Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Birl Talk. We have a really fun episode for you today. Lots of things to talk about. Birl Talk is your favorite lo-fi podcast where the Birl team sit down and chat about everything that happened over the last couple of weeks, the highs, the lows, the challenges, the wins of operating and building a circular fashion tech startup in London. So this week we went to a really exciting event called Vervaunt Pulse. So in a moment, Pete's going to talk to you about what we did there, how it was. And Cam and Pete are planning a trip soon to the US because we're going to be expanding there. So again, Cam's going to talk about that. Really excited to hear about that. And then I will finish by talking about our new social media strategy and a freelancer that we've brought along for the ride. So without further ado, let's get into it. Pete, would you like to talk to us about Pulse?
Yeah, definitely. We had a lovely time in the last few days. Really enjoyed it. It's an amazing event, so much good content across all the sort of premium fashion space, and all the relevant tech partners are there across the whole of Europe. So really enjoyed it. There's some really good talks from all sorts of, interesting new tech trends from some of the sort of new tech players, but also some of our brands that we're looking at working with as well. So lots of interesting stuff from returns and sort of how returns can keep brands there and their customers sort of engaged. I think there's definitely more that we can do together in the future. We also were put forward for the Emerging Tech Award, which unfortunately this time we didn't win, but amazing winners in Dema, who won, and MFAS came second, both Swedish companies who are really, really cool tech, and I've been out to see both of them in Stockholm. Really lovely people and doing amazing things. They're really worthy winners there. So I was really, really chuffed for them to win that, and congratulations to them. And it's just a really nice event, really. We went with a bit of a different agenda to last year. We just really let it happen organically. We spoke with lots of partners in the space who are all doing really good things, and really nice to see them all doing really well in what they're doing as well, and seeing that the whole resale space is really growing nicely, and there's lots of market there for everyone to have a share of. And we had some great brand conversations across different ICPs, etc., and just really enjoyed it. And just thanks so much to Vervaunt again for an amazing event. Really enjoyed it, and it was super useful as usual. So yeah, so really enjoyed it, and very much looking forward to a more relaxed weekend now. Pretty busy couple of days, so it's great.
I want to ask guys, what was your favorite thing that you ate? Because I think the food was amazing.
It was good, yeah. There's lots of different options on there. There was like, what was that chicken skewer thing, Ken? That was really good.
Yeah, there was a kind of Japanese chicken thing. The crispy chicken was really good, but then it went really quick. I think everyone else thought that must have been the favorite because I kind of went around to all the different stands, couldn't find it again. So
hanging by the kitchen, just like
yeah. But no, it was great, man. I think from my side, as Pete said, I think we went with a bit more of a kind of relaxed kind of approach to it this time. Obviously having you there, Jess, as well, was great. I think it was quite a funny moment. I got when me and Pete were there, because it was same venue, exactly same kind of people in the room, and it was almost like a year to that date. So it's almost like what's happened in the year. So it's quite instantly reflect on it for us. Team's grown, got a lot more brands. We're now expanding internationally, which we'll talk about. And it was also quite nice to have several sort of brands actually come up to us and request meetings with us, rather than from last year felt we were more doing the chasing. So that's quite nice, quite positive sign. And as Pete said, it was really nice speaking to some of the other really cool kind of e-commerce players who do slightly different stuff to us, but doing some really cool stuff. And I think there's some great opportunities for us to actually partner with them and help each other, which is also kind of exciting. So maybe more on that in the next few months. But yeah, really good event. I think it's probably the best one of the year. So it'd be nice to go next year and see where we all are.
Yeah. And what were we wearing?
Yeah, we had well, you should know, you made it. So
well, basically this is a tease. We're dropping a tease because in the next few weeks we're going to do a bigger Birl Talk special about our new merch. So we went through the whole process with the designer, who's my friend. Hopefully we'll be able to bring her on and talk a little bit about it. But in the end, it was a really quick process. It was down to the wire. I was running around with t-shirts in a bag, taking them to what I thought was a bit of a dodgy location in East London, and just praying that they would come back to me. But we pulled it off and we had some nice merch. I think we're really proud of it, and we'll be looking forward to showing that in a Birl Talk soon.
Yeah, it was great. Well done. I really enjoyed it, and it was really nice to go. Yeah, looking sort of more together, and it definitely made an impact. I think that helped people come up to us as well in relation to sort of knowing who we were, etc. So yeah, good work. It was job well done, and looking forward to sort of build out the range for season 2. So build out as we build out our Birl brand, there'll be lots of other bits and bobs. And I know Jess is keen for the mug, aren't you? So we need to get the mug made as well. So
we're going to be matching in the Birl Talk with
yeah,
coffee. Great. Okay, let's talk about the US. And I actually don't know much about this myself, so I'm really excited to hear from you, Cam. The trip that's planned, what's going to happen, where are we going, and what does the next few months look like in terms of US expansion?
Yeah, it's really exciting. We've been trying to get it organised really for the last few weeks, but we finally did it this morning. Finalised all the logistics of it. But yeah, first week of June, me and Pete will be over there. We're going to 2 different parts. We're going to Denver to see one of our partners over there, see the facility, speak to their CEO and sort of management team, which is really exciting. They're probably the most mature sort of processing operation out there. Do some amazing stuff. Got some kind of sort of patented tech as well, which is really cool. So I think it'll be a great partner for us. Never been to Denver either, so I think it's always been on the list of me. It's supposed to be a really cool city, so hopefully, Pete, we can get out there and have a hike or something and do it. It's quite a nice time of year to go. So that's quite a cool one to do. And then we fly east and go to Ohio, Columbus, and we'll be meeting one of our partners there. And it's a great partner. It's one who's got operations in the UK, the EU, and the States. They're fantastic. So we're meeting their head of kind of eCommerce there and the wider team. We'll get to see their facility out in Ohio. So yeah, really exciting. It's been, a lot of the brands we're speaking to in the UK, obviously the second market is the US, and are really looking for us to expand and offer that consistent solution in that territory as well. And we could probably get going without going out there, but we both feel, meeting the actual leadership teams of those partners and being out there is, you have to do it in person. So bit of a whistle stop sort of trip, few days out there, but yeah, really looking forward to it. And I think it will mean in a few months we'll be live and operating in the US, which is super exciting.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the last year or so has made this so much more important, because previously you could move stock that was coming back from the US over to the UK with no tariffs, etc. But with all the Trump tariffs, etc., that's no longer a possibility, and then it's illegal to put the items down as waste. So you could get rid of having the tariffs if it was non-commercial goods, but you can't move waste between the 2 regions. So either way, it sort of doesn't work, and therefore it's really important to be able to offer that to our brands to be able to sell in the US region or the Americas region, rather than being reliant on just the UK. So it's super exciting, super relevant to the time, and we've already got our first stock out there with one of our brands, and we're really excited to get it going and get live in the coming weeks and months. So that'd be cool.
And you're bringing back keychains for the team.
Yeah, and cowboy boots and hats.
And cowboy boots.
Yeah.
I would love to see you line dancing in a warehouse wearing cowboy boots. That would be great.
If we get to certain viewership, then I'll do that. What do you reckon? If we get 1,000 views on this podcast, I'll do that. There you go. So.
Actually, that's quite funny, because we keep talking about how each Birl Talk video has roughly 12 views, and that's okay, because in true startup fashion, you have to start somewhere. But people keep coming to us and telling us that they're watching Birl Talk, like more than 12 people. So yeah, there's someone maybe like anonymously watching them.
Got private
we've got fans. We may also have haters. More on that another time. But yeah, okay, final point of the day. So we are building a kind of social media strategy. When I first joined, actually, it was going to be something that I took on more. But as the role kind of evolved, and I think Birl's grown a lot, and it's a really good thing that we actually have a million things to do, and I don't really have time. We've discussed a lot about what's a priority and what isn't. But along the way, we have really admired Tina's work. Tina's based in Stockholm, is that right?
Helsinki in Finland.
Tina's based in Helsinki in Finland. And Tina does the Circular Fashion News Roundup on LinkedIn. We've admired what she's been doing for a long time. She's really, really good at capturing the best piece of news, linking everything together. She's a really big voice in the industry. She's built a really big following, and we've always really liked what she's written. So we reached out to her and we asked her if she would stop posting on our behalf. So she has become our fractional freelance social media manager, news dispeller. And it's been going really well so far. It's really nice from our side to have posts drafted up, Canva links sent to us. We check it, it goes up. She's also doing a really good job of like interacting with other posts in the sphere that we might have missed. So I think we're getting our Birl name out there a lot. We're seeing a lot of people coming to view and follow the profile. And I think it's a really good example of when you're in a startup, and we've talked about this a few times recently, let the people who are good at the thing do the thing, and focus your own energy where it's kind of most valuable, I guess. So for me, that's more the sales side of stuff. A lot of events have been going on recently, ops, everything from t-shirts to like warehouse to email campaigns. So yeah, I think it's been a really good lesson for us, and we're luckily able to do that more with different kind of freelancers on different pieces. So yeah, really pleased with how that's gone, and thank you, Tina, as well.
Yeah, really happy with that. I think she's doing such a good job. And yeah, just to second your point, Jess, of just if you can get something cost effectively done by someone who's doing it all day, every day, then let them do it, because there's so much stuff to do internally. And there's so many things that someone externally can't do. So you focus on that stuff. And yeah, if you found a really good person, then let them get on with it. And yeah, I'm really excited to see it come together and looks great, all the content. So yeah, it's always nice when you're out and about and stuff's still happening in the background, rather than having to sort of have things stop when you're at events, etc. So yeah, really, really nice addition to what we're doing.
Yeah. And she is really good. I was actually thinking yesterday, imagining us three trying to build one of these amazing posts that Tina builds, probably in not much time. And I think it would take us 3 days and we'd come out with something not even a quarter as good. So yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you guys. And thanks to everyone watching. This has been, I think, the 8th episode of Birl Talk, and we're really loving doing it. We're also talking about upgrading to a studio at some point in the near or distant future. So keep following along to hear the highs and lows of running a circular fashion tech startup. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye. Bye bye.